Hey guys, back, another video, and I want to get some stuff done fast since I haven't uploaded, and I promise, and the 10th is usually where I do upload a lot of stuff, well, mentally. First off, welcome to February 10th, meaning the next installment of the Ben 10 series. And like I said in the last episode, I was ready for this one because I now get to talk about the abomination that is that god-awful Reboot. When they announced that Ben 10 was coming back, just like with a lot of stuff, I was nervous but excited because Ben 10 is a great cartoon. That's why I was excited. I was nervous because every reboot on Cartoon Network can suck a... I was hoping this would be one where... I mean, it's Ben 10. How can you screw up Ben 10? Well, you do the same thing you do with every other frickin' reboot that isn't DuckTales. You make them all the same fucking character. Oh, also, you subtract some of the classic aliens and replace and make them look completely stupid with this animation. You make Gwen not know magic. Maybe she does later in the series. I don't give a shit to find out. And it doesn't look like Grandpa Max is a plumber. The Rust Bucket looks like a piece of shit. And they get rid of every classic villain, except Vilgax, of course, and weirdly Dr. Animo. I think it's because they paid his voice actor a bunch of money because he was one of the most popular villains, I guess. But really, Ben 10 is such an iconic character, dating back to 2006. And of course, why do cartoons have to have the... Actually, no, I know why. I was going to say, why do people constantly dig up the graves of old cartoons and ruin them? You know why? The almighty dollar. So it comes back down to money. And it really makes me mad that that's what it always comes down to. The marketability, how much toys you can sell. I mean, the toys for the first Ben 10 sold like crazy because the show is good. But these, I just can't see anyone playing with these. I mean, the Omnitrix toy from the old show made sense. It looked like the actual thing. And this one is just a big bulk. It's like this big from the watch to the wristband. Here was the actual one. Here's the new one. I know it's stupid to think about, and that's a horrible description. Just look at the difference. The characters look stupid. The villains are shrunken down and look stupid. The new villains are complete fucking idiots, and will never be memorable compared to the other villains. Even in Omniverse, some of the villains probably will be more memorable, and I can't think of any Omniverse villains. My problem is my problem is with 99% of reboots. They focus more on quantity than a quality episode. And every time they introduce a new alien, it looks just stupid, and sometimes it looks like a repackage of a different alien. Maybe not all the time, but sometimes it just looks stupid. With when they introduced Wrath in this series. Wrath is probably one of my all-time favorite aliens. No, his design ain't the worst. It's just weird they added texture to the fur, and I know that's weird for me to complain about a texture, but Wrath didn't need a texture. He just looks weird when you see individual fur. It's like seeing. Let me think of a comparison here. I can't think of anything. It's weird to see textured fur on Wrath. And, Overflow, who is just a repackage of Water Hazard. I don't know why they did it. But one of the main gripes another gripe I have with this show is what they did to Wildvine and Stinkfly. Why did they have to be transformed into humanoid-looking aliens? What was wrong with the original design of Stinkfly? What was wrong with the original design of Wildvine? What was wrong with their design that you had to repackage them into these humanoid-looking creatures, where the stink comes out of here instead of blah and Makes no sense. But I will say this: actually I can't. He is Stinkfly's alien is voiced by the same guy who did voices Beast Boy, which is pretty okay. Charmcaster does not look like an intimidating character. She never did in the first one, but she at least looked like a threat. No, now she just looks like that emo chick you saw in school. Seriously, she looks like such the generic emo-looking character. Mike Morningstar is just like a teenage heartthrob at freaking 10. What was repackaged? Hey, there was the weird idea to give Ben Vilgax as an alien to introduce Vilgax. Now, I will admit that idea is actually pretty good, but they went such a stupid route with it. Oh yeah, Kyber, that's a villain from Universe. Well, that was one of the main villains. Oh, yeah, and what if there's a theme with every reboot I look for. That's the intro. It's the theme song, because it's the first thing you see in a cartoon. It's what gets you either interested or not, in my opinion. It's either what can get you hyped for the show, or just make you ignore the shit out of it. Ben 10's original theme song was rockin', and you could sing it every freaking time we were on the show. What is the new theme song? It just says Ben 10 for like a minute. Yeah, that's what I love. Whenever shows have to constantly say the name of the character, it means that they have such little faith that without any clarification, if you just show a character from the show outside of the show, you would have no idea that it was a Ben 10 character. You'd think it was some like freaking fan art or some shit. The same thing with Bakugan, how they always said Dan Kuso instead of just saying, "Hey Dan." It just makes me like innerly chuckle and also get pissed. Well, I have nothing left to say on this show other than it wants, just like every reboot on Cartoon Network, it sucks it sucks so hard. Next, I'll just tell you what I'm talking about next. The next topic will be the Ben 10 live action movie. The Ben 10 animated movie, which was Secrets of the Omnitrix. See you later.